Hello, I'm Bryan Cogdell, Product Manager for Astronomy, and I'm here today to introduce the brand new CGX German Equatorial Mount by Celestron. As you see, it is an all-new industrial design, and it is an all-new mechanical design. We packed it full of features. Starting with the dovetail saddle, it will accept both the large CGE/Lasminendi style dovetail, as well as the smaller CG5/Vixen style dovetail. The new tripod for CGX has a wider stance for improved stability. We've also added height index marks on each of the tripod legs, so you can quickly set the height and level your tripod. The height adjustment lock levers are now inward facing to eliminate any potential trip hazard. And now we're including a new versatile accessory tray that we like to call the jack of all trays. The tray can stay installed on the tripod with the tripod legs collapsed for very quick and convenient storage. The mount itself is much more compact and rigid. It actually sits a couple inches shorter than the CGen mount did, and it is more rigid. As a result, it has a much higher load capacity that will now support 55 pounds for a total payload. The motors are driving the worm gears with pulleys and belt drive as opposed to spur gear, and that's going to minimize the backlash. So as a result, you're going to notice a mount that's much more responsive, especially for astroimaging. Here's a first for Celestron, all internal cabling. You'll notice, with the exception of the hand control, that there are no cables going to any of the motors, and as a result, you can see that your hand control and your power port, any potential accessories, they do not move as the mount moves across the sky. And you've greatly reduced any chance of having any unwanted cable snags. For all the backyard observatories out there, you will definitely appreciate that this mount has home and limit switches built in. It will always be able to return to its home position, and it will always know where the slew limits are in the mount. In addition to that, there are actual hard stops in this mount because, as I mentioned, there are internal cables. You can't just keep spinning them out. So it will reach a limit past the meridian. It will actually track 20 degrees past the meridian in right ascension on both sides. And you have a hard stop for declination as well. But again, you can always return to the home position, and this is good to initialize for any kind of remote operation usage. This mount is also equipped with a USB port, which is intended to connect directly to your PC with our new PC control software for the CGX mount, which is perfect for astroimaging or your backyard or remote observatory operation. When it comes to polar alignment, it's never been smoother. We've implemented an all-new polar alignment adjustment system. You'll see with the Edge HD 11 and counterweights loaded on this mount, my altitude adjustment is really easy. I can just, with the turn of a wrist, make my adjustments. Also very simple. It rides on a Teflon bearing. I can do this with all the weight on the mount. It's never been easier. With a mount that incorporates all these new features, many of which have never been put into a mount of this class before, and the higher load capacity, the better responsiveness, the better performance for astroimaging, we've truly reached a new standard for a German equatorial mount of this class.